Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well today. So Bitcoin, let's talk about Bitcoin today. I want to give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin right now and of course the entire cryptocurrency market. There is actually a fair few altcoins pumping. Okay, so I really want to give you guys an update on that as well. Okay, what's happening with other altcoins, and of course we know the next bull market is in fact about to happen. So we will in fact see Bitcoin and crypto overall enter the next bull market very soon. And there is in fact a fair few charts that I actually want to show you guys for today's video, indicating that yes, we're gonna see Bitcoin enter the next bull run very soon. It's gonna enter the next bull cycle, the next bull market. So yes, Bitcoin is about to enter the next bull market very soon. And there is in fact, like I said, a fair few charts that I want to show you guys that we are in fact about to enter the next bull market that's going to happen for Bitcoin and crypto overall. So Bitcoin, let's talk about Bitcoin real quick. What is happening with Bitcoin right now? You guys clearly see Bitcoin right now is holding pretty much at $30,000. Now I made a video about 2 days ago, and that's when about 2 days ago we actually saw Bitcoin pumping. It was sitting around 29,200, so around $29,200. And I told you guys in that video that, maybe in the next few hours or in the next few days, we might potentially see Bitcoin pump back up to 30K. Is that possible? And here we are 2 days later. And yes, at one point, we actually saw Bitcoin touch 30K, but it obviously went down slightly. But right now, Bitcoin is still pretty much holding at $30,000. So yes, that's always, great to see for Bitcoin, gaining more momentum and whatnot. Right, and you guys clearly see for the past few days, Bitcoin has in fact been pumping up to the upside. Finally, Bitcoin is doing something, right? Because we know Bitcoin hasn't really been moving. It's been sitting around, $26,000 and $27,000. But yeah, Bitcoin for the past few days is in fact slightly pumping back up to the upside. So that's always, great to see for Bitcoin. And the crypto market overall, yes, clearly see the global crypto market cap is going up. I feel like for the past few days, the global crypto market cap is going up, right? For the past few days, which is always great to see. So right now it's holding at 1.14 trillion. So it's gone up way more than yesterday and the previous day, right? So that's always great to see for the global crypto market cap, right? And overall today, the market's pretty much up over 1%, 1.6%. So you guys can see Bitcoin is up over 1%. Ethereum is up 2% today, which is great to see for Ethereum. And there is in fact altcoins pumping. Look at Solana. We know, Solana for the past few days has in fact been pumping, and it's not stopping. Solana is continuing to pump up. Yes, you can clearly see for the past 24 hours today, Solana is up pretty much 10%. Right, so Solana is not stopping; it's continuing, to pump. So that's always great to see for Solana. Seems like Solana is gaining more momentum now, right? Which is always great to see, right? And it's pretty much about to pump back up to $30. So that's always great to see for Solana. You guys can see for the past week, for the past 7 days, Solana is up 33%. That's crazy. And for the past month, for the past 30 days, it's up over 50%. So yes, Solana has in fact been pumping, which is always great to see for Sol. And you guys can see other altcoins are in fact pumping as well. You guys can see Polygon is pumping over 6%, which is great to see for Polygon. But look at Chainlink. Let's talk about Chainlink real quick. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Chainlink. I talked about Chainlink a fair few times, and Chainlink today is pumping. It's absolutely pumping up today. Right, it's sitting at $9, so that's great to see for Chainlink, and it's up pretty much 19% today for the past 24 hours. For the past 7 days, it's up over 22%. And you guys clearly see for the past month, 30 days, it's up over 30%, right? 34%. So Chainlink has been absolutely pumping up to the upside, which is great to see. If we actually look at the chart for Chainlink, since it's sitting at $9, because there's been quite some time since we have seen Chainlink, at $9, right? You guys clearly see it seems like we know Chainlink has been, below $10 for quite some time. So since Chainlink is holding at $9 right now, will we see Chainlink finally, for the first time in over a year, because it's been over a year since we have seen Chainlink, at $10 or even above $10, will we see Chainlink touch $10 or above $10? We will see, guys. I really don't know, but so far Chainlink is holding up very, very well. So yeah, it's up 19% today. Absolutely crazy to see for Chainlink, right? But yeah, overall, the crypto market's looking pretty good, up over 1%, which is great. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's get to, talking more about Bitcoin, because we know, okay, Bitcoin is about to enter the next bull market. Okay, and here's the first chart that I really want to show you guys and talk about real quick for, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is about to have a breakout. And I told you guys that if we see Bitcoin, pump back up to 32K, even surpass that resistance line, right, of around $31,800, right? We actually saw that, I think, in around July, I believe. Okay, if Bitcoin pumps back up and it surpasses this, resistance line and has a breakout, then yes, that's when we're going to see Bitcoin, continuing to pump up to the upside. It's pretty much seeing another leg up for Bitcoin. So potentially $35,000 to 40K, right? We will see that very, very soon for Bitcoin, guys. Okay, and I think that's going to happen, very, very soon, in the next upcoming few months. I don't want to say the next few weeks, but potentially maybe a few weeks, right? Who knows? But very, very soon, we're going to see a breakout for Bitcoin from this resistance line. So be ready for that, right? And this is something that I really want to show you guys, okay? Bitcoin is outperforming everything else, all these other assets like gold, stocks, okay, and cash. We know cash is trash, okay? No one should be holding cash, okay? If you simply want to, be a hedge against inflation, right? Stay away from cash. Always put your money into assets, guys, okay? And something like Bitcoin, because you guys clearly see Bitcoin is outperforming everything. Bitcoin is up over 80%, 82.5%. Gold is up 12.4%, and stocks is up 8.3%. And I know a lot of people are in fact fans of gold, and you guys know I don't like gold, right? I really don't like gold. The reason why I don't like gold, guys, it's simple. It's because gold, yeah, I get it, right? It's good to put your money in it, I guess, but gold does not move. You know what I mean? I don't think the price of gold has moved for the past like few years. It really hasn't. It's been sitting around $1,800 and $1,900. I believe right now, for the past few days, gold has actually been pumping, but it's holding at like just below $2,000. So I don't know if gold is a good asset to hold, but clearly this chart just shows you guys that Bitcoin is just outperforming everything, right? So always put your money, into assets, guys. Do not hold cash, but I highly suggest something like Bitcoin. Okay, look at it, right? Bitcoin is literally outperforming everything. And here's another something that I want to show you guys that Marco Saylor tweeted out recently. So Bitcoin is stronger. That's what Marco Saylor is here, and it shows that Bitcoin. Okay, this is the performance since August 10th of 2020. Okay, so August 10th of 2020 to where it is right now, Bitcoin is up 147%, whereas S&P 500, okay, it's up 26%, NASDAQ 18%, gold down 3%, silver down 90%, and bonds is down 24%. So clearly Bitcoin is the clear winner here. Out of all these other assets, right? Bitcoin, it's just outperforming everything pretty much, right? Just like what I showed you guys right here. So clearly Bitcoin is stronger, right? And I'm glad Marco Saylor got into Bitcoin in 2020, okay, and MicroStrategy, right? We know Marco Saylor is obviously the CEO of MicroStrategy. We know how bullish Marco Saylor is. He's obviously accumulating a lot of Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is the largest company that holds a lot of Bitcoins, the largest company that holds a large amount of Bitcoins, So they hold a lot of Bitcoins, and they are obviously up right now. And soon enough, in the next bull market, they're going to be making a lot of money. We know that. We know Marco Saylor, he's already a billionaire, okay? So, of course, he's going to be really, really wealthy when Bitcoin, okay, reaches over 100K. So just think about that, guys, right? We need to be that mindset of like Marco Saylor, accumulate as much Bitcoin as we possibly can. And there is, in fact, a chart that I actually want to show you guys when we should be buying Bitcoin, right? But let's talk about the halving real quick, because we know the halving is coming up. Okay, we are literally 87%, okay, there for the fourth halving, guys. Okay, the halving is about to happen for Bitcoin, and we know, and this chart just clearly shows you guys, every single time we have the halving for Bitcoin, this is where Bitcoin tends to pump the most. Okay, and this is pretty much when the real bull run comes in and we enter the next bull market. So you guys clearly see a lot of people are in fact saying that our next halving for next year in 2024 is going to be around April. So April 2024, that's potentially going to be our next halving for Bitcoin, our fourth halving. Okay, so that means, guys, 2024 we're gonna see Bitcoin pump. Okay, and of course throughout 2025 we know that. So the future is looking really, really bright for Bitcoin. We know a lot of Bitcoin spot ETFs. Okay, there's a lot of deadlines for them. The SEC, okay, slash Gary Gensler has to make a decision, and I know they have to approve, okay, one of these spot Bitcoin ETFs. And when one of them, not if, when one of them get approved, the rest will get approved. So you can just imagine how much Bitcoin's going to pump. The next bull market's going to be completely different compared to our previous bull markets that we have, in fact, been seeing throughout Bitcoin history. This one's going to be completely different, guys. Trillions of dollars are going to be poured into Bitcoin and the crypto market overall. So just think about that, right? But keep your eye on Bitcoin because it's going to really, really pump. So get ready for that. Okay, and here's another chart that I really want to show you guys. Okay, you guys clearly see we already hit bottom. Okay, and I really want you guys to understand, when we see Bitcoin reach a bottom in a bear market, right, and we see Bitcoin slowly recovering back up to the upside, it doesn't go back down to the same previous bottom in that area, the bottom area, right? You guys clearly see that throughout Bitcoin history. Once it reaches the bottom, it just continues to go up, right? It doesn't go back down to the same previous bottom. So for all the people out there that think we're going to see Bitcoin go back down to like below 20k or go back down to 15k, because we know in this bear market we saw Bitcoin at around $15.4 thousand. That was in fact its bottom just last November, coming up to a year now. We know that. So for all the people that think we're going to see Bitcoin go back down to like 15k again in the same bear market where we are right now, think again. Okay, we're about to enter the next bull market, guys, for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, this bear market is about to be over, and so far this has been the longest bear market in Bitcoin history, right, and crypto history. This is literally one of the longest, if not the longest, bear market that we have been in, right? So this bear market is about to be over. We're about to enter the next bull market, right? So be ready for that. Now, this is the chart for everyone that's wondering, when should I buy Bitcoin? It's now. And this chart just clearly shows you guys we should be buying. Okay, we should be buying right now for Bitcoin. You guys can just clearly see that. I've been telling us that many times that right now is the perfect opportunity to buy Bitcoin, right? A lot of people, they like to buy when it's high and they like to panic sell, okay, when it's dropping, when we're entering the next bear market, right? A lot of people like to buy and chase those, green candles. They like to be, greedy when we're pumping and whatnot, when we're having a bull run. But we should be doing the complete opposite. When Bitcoin is dropping and whatnot, that's when we should be buying, right? And we are still low. Bitcoin is just sitting at 30k. It's nowhere near back up to its previous all-time highs. So right now is obviously a perfect time to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. And you guys seen, right? If you guys have in fact been watching my videos, thank you for the support, by the way. I see you guys. I've been buying Bitcoin, right? And I'm not stopping. I've been buying Bitcoin. I've been DCAing in Bitcoin for, for the past like over a year now. Okay, coming up to like over a year and coming up to 2 years almost, right? I've been, pretty much DCAing into Bitcoin, and I'm not stopping. I'm continuing to do that, right? So that's that. And for the people that think Bitcoin, it's too late to buy Bitcoin and whatnot, for all the people that think it's too late to buy Bitcoin, think again, because this chart, okay, I love this chart. Shout out to Stock Money Lizards, but just show you guys, the market cap of different asset classes in trillions of dollars. And you guys can see there's different ones like equities, gold, and real estate and whatnot. And you guys can see this is where Bitcoin is. You can barely see it, but it's right there, right, compared to like real estate, gold, equities, and whatnot, right? You guys can clearly see that. So Bitcoin is so early, okay? It really, really is. So it's never too late to buy Bitcoin, right? We are still early for Bitcoin. Now, Chainlink tweeted this out. Since Chainlink is pumping, right, absolutely pumping today. We know that. I just showed you guys, right? It's up 19% for the past 24 hours. Chainlink tweeted this out, that the future is on. And I really do believe, and I agree with this, right? I told you guys that, the blockchain is the future and crypto overall is the future, especially Bitcoin. So you guys clearly see it says on clay, on paper, online, and on chain, right? So everything, okay, is gonna, evolve, right? The technology today is different. Okay, the technology today, what we see, is just building up, right? So, You know, we see the metaverse, we see AI. Okay, that's obviously a big one right there. So, you know, the blockchain, crypto overall, right? It's going to be big. Okay, and it's going to be the future. And soon enough, everyone is going to own some crypto, right? This is the future, guys, right? This right here is the future. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. And I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.